Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today it's Sunday and I'm going to be doing a stream much later for... Well, by the time you see this, I would have done the stream already. That's kind of how these recordings go and whatnot. But it's festival season. We now have a different festival, Super Singleton. So basically it's every card in Historic. Almost. We just have a ban of Nexus of Fate and a ban on Oko, but everything else, notwithstanding, every other card's fair game, especially the ones in Jumpstart. I know a lot of other people are doing mono greens, but I'm going to be doing one that's more slanted on towards elves, so I'll kind of show you how it looks like. And we're gonna submit that as well. So yeah, I'll submit this one. You can always change the deck out anytime. But here's what the deck looks like. And if we take a look at the statistics, 41 creatures, 30 of them are elves, so about a good 1/3 of them. The rest of the creatures are... There are a few oddball creatures, but the rest of them are pretty much big things that you want to ramp up to. Of course, we have the usual ones that you don't want to leave out, like say, you don't want to leave out Questing Beast. Questing Beast is always good. Let's see what else. Garruk's Harbinger, always good. Although we are not running the Garruk Planeswalker, it's still a good way to get more creatures. Probably should make room for him. But otherwise, the idea is we have actually two ways to attack depending on the cards we draw and what the board state is. We either go wide, basically just start dumping a ton of elves. We have a whole lot of them, including almost every lord, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think every lord that we have in here. But we also have the go tall plan because these guys are a good way to generate mana. So we have Growing Rites of Itlamok as one way to generate that mana. We have Marwyn the Nurture, also a good way to generate a ton of mana. Elvish Archdruid also generates quite a ton of mana. And Song of Freyalise, it's also a good way. If we time it right, we can generate a ton of mana. So what do we do with this ton of mana? Well, let's see. Craterhoof Behemoth's a good plan. Ugin the Spirit Dragon is good enough to annoy anyone. Ultimately, we'll see if we can hit an Ulamog. Galta works whether we have the big mana, but also works whether we have the wide board. So we're okay in both ends. Then how do we get those creatures? Because we're not running a ton of them. We're just running a few. Well, we have Fierce Empath. That's one way to tutor. Shared Summons is a little bit more later game, but we can tutor based on what how the board state looks. And aside from that, with all the mana, we can, say, pump them all with Allosaurus Shepherd. Or Jolrael, though we do need some card draw help. Actually, that's kind of the one reason why everyone's been going in on mono green. They have a good amount of supplementary card draw. Guardian Project's a good way to draw cards. Let's see. Explore counts as card draw. Season of Growth, we have our few removal spells will target our creatures. They basically use fight or punch, so that's another way to get card draw. And oh yeah, we can also use Vivian's Arcbow as a way to hit a big creature. If, well, knock on wood, if we can hit it, we hit it. So that's pretty much the deck. Otherwise, not so many utility lands, just quite a bit. We're only running 33 lands in total. Generally, for Singleton, you want to run about 35 to 40. That's what I hear. I'm kind of running this on the low side, but we probably will make adjustments as we go along. Most likely cut some of the... Either some of the weird enchantments, like, say, Shaper Sanctuary. This one's counting on our opponent to cooperate. We could probably cut this one easily. The Season of Growth is something else we could cut. Basically, there are a few oddball ones that we can adjust. Woeful Haven's another ramp spell that we use that we could probably cut as well. But we'll see. We're definitely going in, and we're gonna see how well this goes. Also, on other news, okay, there we go. Yeah, in other news, I finally got this. So, cheap capture card, but I can already start capturing stuff from my console. So right off the bat, we will keep this. Fauna Shaman into Rejuvenator. We have a target. We don't exactly have much ramp, and we can't exactly cast Steel Leaf, but we'll give this one a go. Also note, I'm not running Field of the Dead, because we're expecting to draw a lot of these. Oh wait, is this normal mulligans? Okay, it's interesting. Since we have a big drop already, I can. Our opponent's probably fast. Oh, they're really faster. We're gonna play Fauna Shaman. Expect that to go. We just lost. Well, that one's okay. We kind of wanted to hit 3. There we go. That's another way to hit 3 mana. So we'll play the Fauna Shaman. Opponent probably has burn. This is the other way to do it. It's just basic mono red, burn stuff along the way. If our opponent attacks with both, we lose the Harbinger, which is bad. And I'm gonna trade the Shaman for that. Opponent's most likely gonna cast this, which is a problem though. And he gets creatures off this too, so it actually benefits our opponent. If we can hit another green source, we did not, so Empath won't block this. I kinda wanna play this just so I can start ramping up a little bit. No, we'll play the Rejuvenator first. We need to start hitting our land drops. This was not what I was expecting, but it's still a land drop. I'll take it. Also, we're starting at 20 life, so this is going to be over really quickly and not in a good way. So we're going to take that hit. We don't exactly have... I could chump block, but I need... Let's see what our opponent hits with this one. Yeah, they had a very good start. And Robber of the Rich, yeah, luck sack as it is. We need to have a plan to... Oh my gosh, Stonecoil Serpent too. Okay, we're at 5 mana. So I have 2 plans here. I can play the Elvish Archdruid, hope our opponent... Then just Ugin. But we will go down quite a bit in life. The other thing we can do is just play the Steel Leaf Champion first. Our goal being is to take out the Stonecoil Serpent first. Then we can try to ramp with Archdruid and whatnot. Our opponent might have... You know, if our opponent has Embercleave right now... Oh no, it just makes it flying. Wait, is it on top? Okay. Oh yikes, if I knew this was the case, So we are... Yeah, we're dead. We don't have a way to cast this. Yeah, Field of Ruin's not gonna cut it. Yeah, we needed to drop this down first and hope our opponent didn't remove it. We would have actually been able to wipe this. C'est la vie. Sometimes that's how it goes. Opponent had a really fast start. I'll concede that. And opponent stole our bloody Harbinger, but that's part of the game. It's sometimes they have a much better start than we do. We were able to ramp up quite a bit. So yeah, sometimes you just need... Yeah, now that I think of it, we should have just played to that out. And we have to always expect the unexpected, assume that we're about to die the next turn. So, speaking of which, we got turn 1 Elves. I'll keep this. Turn 1 Elves. Turn 2 Ooze, I guess. So what's the other plan is you can just play Wildwood Tracker and Ooze. Right? That's not so bad. Opponent's probably playing tons of... Oh no. Oh, it's card draw into 8/8s. Everyone seems to be hitting their stride but us. So right now the problem is... Yeah, we're assuming our opponent has a ton of card draw. That might be a counter spell. I can just play Garrick's Uprising for the heck of it. I won't draw a card, but it's still something. Let's see if our opponent actually has a counter for this. They will still gain the 3 life, but we do get to draw a card. Okay, we hit for 4, but our opponent's getting there. The Garrick's Uprising really doesn't do anything right now. I might actually just... Let's see what our opponent takes. Probably takes the Ooze. That's fine. We do have a Blast Zone if we ever need to nuke Ominous Seas. I guess I should also add Ratchet Bomb because that is another form of removal. So the good news is now the Uprising starts paying off. But they're still getting land, so not so great. Do I want to cast Song of Freyalise? Ramp is not an issue at this point, so I'll cast it now. Swing for 2. Opponent probably is about to hit... Opponent's probably about to hit their Rat effect soon. Yeah, this is not looking great. Okay, we dodged the Rat, at least for now. Okay, Marwyn's not so great here. We also... So I'm gonna swing with these 2. Opponent... Okay, we get to draw something. So let's see what we get. Maybe I really should just put the Garrick Planeswalker. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Now, let's assume our opponent does have the Rat effect, then we just have a Stranded Crater Hoof. Can't be helped, we just have to go for it. Our opponent is also going for it too. It looks like they're really digging because they need... If they have a Rat effect, they need to hit it. If they don't hit it, they need to start drawing cards, but that might not be enough either. No, not enough. And the creatures will be indestructible also, so... Well, Settle the Wreckage would still wreck us. Oh wait, they would have it... No, they would be attacking. It would still take them. They don't have to be tapped, they just have to be attacking. And we got a nice Grim Shooter as a payoff there. We'll take that. So, let's keep going. Already from the looks of the meta, we're either expecting mono red. That's kind of why I have the Shaper Sanctuary. That's gonna be something that we could benefit off. Like, sure, they burn our stuff, but we get to draw some cards. But it looks like it's really about mid-range, so it's either we accelerate quickly or we build up our board quickly. Not something I'm looking forward to at Singleton, but we might be able to get there. Okay, so turn 1 we'll whiff the cabin. Turn 2 Sylvan Ranger, get the land in hand. Turn 3... Alternately, I could have done this first so I could get the food token, but I'm not... I don't want to think too hard. Okay, we got the Arc Bow also. So we'll go Sylvan Ranger. Yes, we will get a basic land. So we're definitely going to go Yorvo turn 3. Let's put some early pressure, especially if our opponent's playing around with their mana like this. Okay, opponent's playing Band. Oh god, Clan Caller also. So definitely Yorvo first. Then next turn we can actually Beanstalk Giant into Clan Caller. Opponent's actually playing 4 Caller. This can't be the combo. Nope, Tyrant Scorn just takes it out. Okay. No, that was late. Nope. Just a little early pressure. Yeah, making them take out the Yorvo is good. Now they need to have another black or another white. I'm really curious as to the 4-color setup. This could be a Niv Mizzet deck. Without the commander, which is interesting. I could play this as a land. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4... Is this... Yeah, I sometimes get confused. 1, 2. Okay, so we have 5 mana right now. This would make it 6. We're just 2 more away. We at least want to hit 7. Let's attack first. Yeah, we'll cycle this. I think we could get something better. Okay, we can play that later. That's the good news. And this is a non-humans. We do have a few humans, not too many. But most of our deck's non-humans. Yeah, so we're kind of at least we have the Veil of Summer to protect us and draw a card. Opponent is kind of stuck somewhere also. We'll play Wildborn Preserver. End the turn. Hit Arcbow Ranger. Cast that. Let's force a counter. Opponent is probably representing... Opponent's probably representing a Settle. So we're gonna oblige. No Settle. Okay, we would have wanted it. Did we? There's a Shatter in the Sky. Okay, we'll take. We do draw a card thanks to buffing this one. And we now have Vivian number 2. So we'll pass. My turn. We actually want to hit lands now. Yes, we got the land on top. We kind of need that. So... I guess Vigilance. We don't have a sideboard here. Actually, I should check. Singleton does allow for a sideboard. Maybe I could put a sideboard. Yeah, I really should double check that one. I think you're allowed to have a sideboard in Singleton. It's just Brawl that you're not allowed to. Well, anyway, our opponent now has to respond to this. So, destroys that. That's fine. Because what we can do now is... Make another creature. Vigilance. Make sure they... Because they're having problems with lands. I'm going to snipe the Vraska right away. Let's play Jor-El. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already have Crater Hoof. I'm going to... God Eternal Ronus is unfortunately 5 mana, so we can't get that. Let's just play the Arcbow. And opponent concedes there. Yeah, they got stuck on mana. It's basically why, especially the more random the format, you don't want to mess with your mana base. You really do not want to play around with the mana base. So there we go. We actually got 2 games off very quickly. Yeah, Mono Green is pretty much the solid standby. As considering how powerful Green is, considering how many cards we banned in Green. And I'm not even running Wilderness Wreck. That's probably run it for a Simic style deck. Yeah, Simic Flash is possible. Or even Sultai Flash. They have some good Flash cards. So... Definitely want to play the Cabin first again because we want to get Paradise Druid turn 2. Regenerator and Rejuvenator Risk in turn 3. Garruk's Uprising feels like an underperformer since not all our creatures hit. The only benefit this does is give Trample. Opponent's playing a 2-color deck again. Okay, so we have the Yorvo that we're in probably might not benefit from. It'll also be annoying if our opponent happens to have Thought Erasure turn 2 because we'll definitely lose Paradise Druid at this point. Oh no. Okay, they're playing the old school one, so Paradise Druid. Turn 3 will run Yorvo, turn 4 Uprising into Reese. Okay. Opponent might have a counter spell. Nope. Let's not give our opponent a way to kill this one if we can because we really need the mana. Yes, as you can see, lots of colored mana. Deputy of Detention snipes Yorvo. Okay, that's a shame. So we now have Rejuvenator into... We now have Rejuvenator into Reese. Hit a Memorial to Unity. We whiffed the Ugin. That's fine. This is gonna be annoying. We have a Nature's Way, but we just need a creature big enough to take it down. Questing Beast would be fine. Ren's Run, Vanquisher. No, we played all our elves. That's another catch. We could start making tokens go wide, I guess. Opponent seems to be okay. They're hitting their drops. It's just that they're all coming to play tapped. We're just kind of taking advantage of that. We hit the Arc Bow. Oh wait. We'll see what our opponent thinks. Yeah, they're gonna just take it. There's no reason to bump that. We'll play the Arc Bow now. Opponent might have a counter. Okay, there's the Dovin's Veto. That's fine. So we're gonna start making tokens. These all will get wiped probably. But we're gonna start pinging this one down. Opponent might suspect that we have a way out. We're the ones who need a way out right now, actually. At least we can make one token with Reese if we have God Eternals. Okay, let's make one token. Okay, not such bad. Okay, the Vivian was bad because that was also our other way. Okay, there we go. Okay, we get the Yorvo back. That's it. I'm really we can play Garruk's Uprising to draw a card now. That's the pseudo good news. Also, our opponent being stuck on mana, and if ever we need more creatures, we can crack Memorial. Let's force our opponent to have the combat trick. No, he's just trading it off. Probably has a Languish. Okay. So we got Pelt Collector. I could sack this to get something else. So I'll actually play this first. It will do that next turn. We're gonna be dumping losing mana again. We needed that Memorial. Oh, okay. So this is. Here comes the Fun Police. Now, opponent's most likely gonna just draw cards. So I guess we just sack this now. Let's get something. Steel Leaf Champion's okay. Actually, Steel Leaf Champion's good. We'll take Steel Leaf. If we can hit another land, we can go Steel Leaf into Uprising. Opponent will Terramorphic Expanse. So they're all coming into play tap. If we only had the faster start, we would have been able to capitalize on it much better. Yeah, opponents gained the life from it. We've got Eternals. This is probably running on Planeswalkers. He did have a few creatures, some Deputy of Detention being one of them. So opponent might have an Essence Scatter. Boo, but we'll see. We did draw a land Tranquil Ticket. We'll swing at Pelt Collector. Let's see if we can. We'll see if we can bait out the Seal Away. Yep, there is a Seal Away. Let's bait that. Yeah, good thing we baited that out. And since I need the mana badly, also because we're tapping all our mana just to activate Labyrinth if we have to, we'll play the Tranquil Ticket as a land. I could have cycled, hoped to hit a land, but also our opponent probably takes this out. Banishing Light. Yuck. we could try to hit. Yeah, Garrick's Uprising's already becoming a liability. I'm gonna. The Harbinger is great. The Harbinger is great. The Uprising not so great. And we don't. And I guess we can okay. Yeah, let's go for that one. At least we get the land. We'll just cast the Uprising now. We'll draw a card on. We'll draw a card on the way. But yeah, this one's already looking bad. There are many cards we can sub for this. Opponent plays Shark Typhoon. So yeah, and we still have to deal with Gideon. And the thing is, Gideon's now at the point where we play something, or yeah, we play something, he can just nuke it. And I'm really annoyed that the adhesive on this camera has given up way too fast. So there we go. I will just play the Beanstalk Giant. It might convince our opponent to nuke Gideon for it. It just might convince our opponent to nuke Gideon for it. Yeah, I really should fix this one. Yeah, it came with double-sided tape from 3M, but it's the first stick is fine, but ever since it got knocked off, it doesn't stick ever since. I might have to reapply with a new one. Yikes. Teferi, Master of Time, and Shark Typhoon. Our opponents and Dovin Grant. Our opponents essentially assembled everything. Yeah, these won't cut it. We can just block. We can block Gideon anyway. But our opponent's already at the point. Yeah, they're about to hit Emblem. And yeah, whichever one hits, we kind of lose. Seven, 8. We're going to remove the smaller one. So we still nuke most of his board, but we're still gonna concede. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll concede at this point. Opponent assembled way too much. Yeah, the adhesive is not. Yeah, basically what happened is it got the grip the first time, but ever since then everything got smushed down, so the center has no grip. Not so great. I don't want to have to drill. I'm not drilling into this. I use this stand as a phone stand also. It's actually really great. Wait. Cancel. We're gonna remove the Garrick's Uprising. Maybe we replace it with Garrick itself. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll make that one change. Why settle for his Uprising when we can settle for him? So Garrick's Uprising goes. I'm trying to think if there's another big 3-mana creature that we can sub in. We have a Cultivate. Yeah, we have a Cultivate. Yeah, if we're gonna put a non creature that's not an elf, we should. You're gonna put a non-creature. That should be it. Angorius is also something we could put in. In fact, I did not put in the mutate package. That's also something that will give us some extra reach. We could actually put in the mutate package. Great Horn, Angorius, Auspicious Starix. That's only 3 more slots. That's only like 3 slots. And I would just have to cut. Well, the Shaper Sanctuary would have helped us draw into cards. What would we have cut? Probably some of the weird ones like, no, Song of Rayleigh helps a lot more. The Wolf Willow Haven, maybe. We'll run it like this for now. So, yeah, we're gonna do that quick change. So, Garrick's Uprising is... What's this Garrick called? Anyway, let's check our opening hand that we definitely... Yeah, we'll keep this actually. We don't want to play Allosaurus Shepherd early. We don't have to. We'll just play the Zalfirian Void. Opponent gets no clue whatsoever. Then we play Sylvan Ranger into Dwynen's Elite. We're kind of trying to... Scry helps, but we're going to dump our... This one has weird timing. You know what? Let's keep this. Sure, why not? So I forgot. What is this? What's this Garrick called? Yeah, Garrick's Uprising's no more. So it's Garrick. Okay. Sylvan Ranger. Let's get that basic land. Be very careful where you click there. So definitely get the land. Next turn we can play Season into Shepherd. That's actually what I'd probably play Season into Shepherd. We can also play Grow from the Ashes to get us another land into Shepherd. No, we can do that later. Okay. We'll do Season first. So we want to hit... Guardian Project's not bad. It's a way to draw a lot of cards down the line. Sure, we'll keep that up top. So we'll end up drawing that. We'll play Grow from the Ashes first, get the land, play the Wildwood Tracker. Opponent takes out the Shepherd, that's kind of guaranteed. That's also what is really good reason not to play turn 1. So... Grow... Is it tap? No, it's just Battlefield. Wildwood Tracker. Get the free scry. Yeah, this one's much better. We will keep the land on top. Because I want to play Garden Project next. We need to start... We're already we kind of emptied out. We need to start drawing more cards. Also... So, what's that Garrick called? Garrick 8... Not Huntsman, Garrick Primal Hunt. Oh yeah, this is a problem. There's way so many Garricks, I don't remember which one it is. So... I'll swing with both. Maybe our opponent has some sort of mass removal. The blue is more concerning. Okay, there's the Eliminate, that's fine. A little less concerning now. Play the Guardian Project. Does our opponent have a counter spell? Disdainful Stroke. Okay, at least it's not targeting Vivian, though we don't exact... We actually have original Vivian. Better as removal. This can't be Nickel Bolt. Okay, it's Ravenous Chupacabra. So Dwynen's Elite is not gonna get a free token unless we draw... No, it won't. We won't get the Elite, but... Another forest. I think this time we need actual stuff, so we'll start binning forests. Yeah, let's just ram through. I suspect this might be a Tassa style deck, so... We put that on the bottom, right? Okay. Oh, come on. It's always dropping. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace that. I might actually just have to hold on to the camera like this for now, so you might... it looking kind of odd. Opponent now has 6 mana. Actually just tied with us, but they have more cards. Cling to Dust. Well, it's not like we were planning to get that back. So we're gonna cycle. Hit a Once Upon a Time. Okay, Ulamog's nice, but we're nowhere near. I'll just cast the Archdruid. Opponent probably still has removal. This is instant speed. He might just actually try remove this. Yeah, let's get the Scry first. Opponent snipes the Archdruid. Do we need another force? No, not now. Cycling. Okay. So we have 8 mana, so kind of wish we had Ulamog. Ugin's probably not so bad either. My real concern is... yeah, we're expecting a Nicol Bolas Planeswalker down the line. That's probably my biggest fear right now, because I would have no way to deal with it. If our Cling to Dust takes out Once Upon a Time. I'm really curious why they're trying to take out our cards. I have no way of getting these back. You know what? Let's put some early pressure now. Opponent might have a counter spell. That's fine. Let's get it out of the way. No, doesn't have it. Okay. Does the opponent have removal? No. I'm not going to cast the Morrowind till late. Okay, has the removal. Okay. Can't be helped. I knew the removal was coming. I'm actually curious about okay. We'll play Morrowind the Nurturer first. Essence Scatter. Okay, that was worth a try. Elvish Rejuvenator. Opponent's down. Okay, let's get the Gingerbread Cabin. Oh, it has to enter on top. We'll definitely keep that on top. Oh man, I keep forgetting. Gingerbread Cabin only works if it actually enters untapped. I should have just gotten anything else but that. So next turn we can Shared Summons instant speed. Opponent's got a ton of mana at this point and hasn't done anything with it. We're now trying to kill our opponent. Opponent probably has something. Scorching Dragonfire. Okay, that takes out one. Dwynen's Elite still gets the... Does he empty this out? So we got 5. We're at 7 mana. I can't just get Crater Hoof Behemoth, although I would like to because... Cling to Dust. Oh, just Cling to Dust. He's using it to draw cards. Okay, that's why he's not bumping his life.
My, how you grow.
Wow, you see. So next turn, what do we get? Ronas. Oh, opponent concedes. Our opponent got flooded in this case. Yeah, it's not enough to just have a lot of answers. You have to have your own threats as well. Otherwise, the person playing threats will just, okay, fine, play another threat, play another threat, play another threat. That's how this game works, in a sense. So, took us a while to get there, but we did get there. You know what? Let's do one more because I probably won't be able to touch this deck again in a while. I really need to fix this. Yeah, what? Can't just be gravity. How do I fix this? Also, I had to do a lot of changes in this. Okay. I'll keep this. Turn 1 Elves, turn 2... Turn 1 Elves, turn 2 Ashes, turn 3... Growing Rights of Itlamok. Heck, in fact, next turn we can play Torn Lieutenant into Itlamok. Opponent's taking their time. We're going to take advantage of that. Okay. I can also play Nissa. Yeah, let's force. Yeah, this is also. Yeah, this. Let's show how busted it is. Let's not put it on the creature one. Now we really want to hit Ulamog. Opponent does have the removal mana, just taking their time. Okay, so let's do the math. Sworn Lieutenant. Rejuvenator hits a land. Let's just play the Idlamok now. So we are looking for. I guess I'll take Fauna Shaman. Yeah, sometimes you can get a really busted start. And this flips too. Ritual of Soot wipes our board. That's wait 5. Oh wait. It still destroys it. That's a shame. We will play Fauna Shaman. We'll actually put it in the Itlamok because then next turn if our opponent doesn't have a way to kill this, I probably will just crack it. We have a lot of lands we can take out of the deck this way. Oh, they do have a way to take it out. And perfect timing too. They kind of had no choice in that regard. Now here's hoping they don't have a way to take out Fauna Shaman. Okay, Guardian Project, Wildwood. Okay, we'll play Guardian Project. Swing with Itlamok. Check. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably just gonna get Eldest Reborn. Oh wait, hold on. Discard. Yeah, we'll just get Questing Beast because it has haste and our opponent's already dead. Yeah, we sacrifice Fauna Shaman and that's enough damage. So yeah, let this be a moral lesson. As much as possible, I'd stick with only 2 colors. Sometimes you might get lucky like that Esper. No, not get lucky. Sometimes you have the correct sequence, but even then you don't want your sequence to be you don't want your best place to be held hostage by your mana base. You don't want your mana base going really well, but you don't have the place for it. It's a bit of a balancing act, and green is actually very well positioned right now, so there's actually no good reason to not take it. Anyway, that's it for this quick episode of Magic Arena Run. Hope you enjoyed this festival. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I'm not sure which one you'll be seeing. If you watch me on Facebook, you'll probably see the stream first, but I'll try to get this out first. 9 lives, yeah, okay, that's fine. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Yeah, see you soon.